we are in South Gilbert today. I'm actually going to get a haircut, and so I'm going to show you some of the shopping that's available. You can see the Santan Village Mall is over there. There's a Home Goods, a Dick's, Sporting Goods, Barnes & Noble. There's all kinds of stuff. And then over here we have an at-home. There's various dentists and workout fitness places. There's spas. There's just all kinds of shopping. There's a Deseret thrift store in here, and we're actually going to head over here. There's, I think it's called Rusty Taco. Yeah, Rusty Taco. There's Sandbar, which is a bar, sports bar, Panera Bread, Nectar Juice Bar, just all kinds of eating establishments. And I am going to go to Toni&GUY's. This is a relatively new area within the last, I would say, 2 years. Black Rock Coffee Bar, just all kinds of stuff in here. And we are going to go over to Toni&GUY for my haircut. I love my girl Jen. They are not cheap. They are not cheap here. But she does a really good job, and she's one of the educators for Toni&GUY. I think she charges $92 for a haircut. So like I said, not cheap. I come in about every probably 9 weeks to get my hair cut. And so that's what we're doing here today. Okay, so I'm done with my haircut. My review of Toni&GUY is they're always very professional. I felt a little weird when I first started going there because everything is black and white, and I just felt a little out of my element. But after going there for several years, I just really like it there. I did have one time I had a bad incident, and that's how I actually ended up with Jen. She's the educator for that salon and kind of the manager, I think. But she took care of it, and she gave me several free haircuts, and I don't know, she got my hair right again. And what they had done is, I have kind of a big widow's, I don't know what that's called, but anyway, there's a big one there. And they had pulled it up and cut it off because I had bangs, and I had this big chunk that went square in here and then went down. And she just took really good care of me. So I'm pretty loyal to her. I don't let anybody else cut my hair because if you've ever had a bad haircut, you know how bad that is. So Toni&GUY, go to Jen. She's not cheap. She charges 95 bucks for a haircut. I usually tip her 21 bucks. So it's a good chunk of change, but if you want your hair to look the way you want it, I definitely recommend going to Toni&GUY's. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. That's my Gilbert review of hair salons. Okay, bye.